365.
X.
All right, we're here with John White.
Woohoo!
So I'm happy to hear you. This is the last thing before you go out.
It is.
I'm very happy you took the time to have this interview with me. He is the real Power BI master by far.
I don't know about I've spent some time with it.
You certainly have. Could you shortly introduce yourself for the audience?
Sure thing. My name's John White. I'm the CTO of Unlimited Viz. We make tyGraph. That's analytics for Office 365. So, been around for a while. Been a SharePoint MVP for a long time. I'm a Power BI MVP as well now.
So in this show, we are asking people to share their favorite productivity use case. What is yours?
I think over the past few years, the thing that's had the most significant impact on me personally is the OneDrive files on demand. Having that ability to just be able to see all of the files that are obviously available to me on my drive. If I haven't thought about bringing things down already, it just works. But then they're cached offline. It's pretty seamless to me. I've built up a workflow with Teams. In particular with OneNote in the team, so and then the files locally. So if I want to work with things in the cloud, I can do that. If I want to work on local files, I can do that as well. And obviously the entire team has visibility to everything. It just kind of makes it simple, and I really think that's helped with adoption overall.
It did, because it's still like the Finder or Explorer experience to get to your data. Of course, the majority of people feel safe in that space, right?
Yeah, it's a familiar interface, and we're not forcing anybody to do any extra work. We're basically, the productivity enhancements are coming to them. It's not making them go to it. They can if they want to, and there are reasons you might want to. I recently stopped using the local version of Outlook and started using the web version of Outlook, and with one exception, I've got everything I need. Two exceptions, I've got everything I need in there.
Great. So there were two interesting announcements this week regarding files on demand. So it was about encrypted files.
I might have missed them.
What I saw is that you could now edit encrypted files. Of course, there was you can sync encrypted files. I think that was released earlier.
Yeah.
So the ability to have RMS, Right Management Service, have encryption on your files, and then also sync the encrypted files. And what they showed us this week was the ability to edit those files in Word Online or PowerPoint Online, even if they're encrypted.
And also the differential synchronization. It's kind of late, wherein it's only synchronizing the changes to the file, not the entire file every time. And this is something we used to see with Office files. We had a different way of doing it. It's not done that way anymore. But now this works with any kind of file, which I thought was pretty amazing. Yeah,
so like image files and even 3D AutoCAD files. So if you would save a change locally, it will look at the different bits. What's the difference in like the bit signature probably, and they will only sync that piece of it.
I still have to find out how they do that.
I'm also very curious, especially it must be like format based on specific formats that they could do that, because every format has its own way of saving the bits, right? So
yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
But it's extremely cool, because that will mean that very large files, even like a video file, if you would only like in Premiere or whatever change one particular small piece, like 1 second, it will probably only save the second, and Adobe things will probably be in there.
I think it's a bigger deal than we might think about right now. Yeah,
it's going to save a lot of network traffic and make people feel more productive, because things will go instantly.
Pretty much.
So that's a great update. Thank you, John, for
Thank you,
sharing.
Mark. Take care.